Yeah, I thought it was a really good college basketball game. It was a fun game to be a part of. You know, we had the lead almost the whole game. We were obviously really hot to start. You know, I said we made 8 threes in the first quarter and won the last 3, but that's what makes me proud of our group is that, you know, the ball didn't go in from the 3-point line in the last 3 quarters, and we still found a way to beat a really good team on their floor. And, you know, our core seniors, I thought, really showed a lot of toughness, and we weren't perfect. You know, Markowski's a tough guard, and White is a, you know, to see her in person and see how quick she is, and, you know, I think they got a really good team. So we're elated to get out of here with a win.
We'll open the floor to questions for the student athletes, please.
Morgan, you guys had struggled, particularly 3-point range coming into this game. You looked real comfortable right from the start. You guys like playing here?
Yeah, I have a history here through high school, so I'm comfortable in this gym.
It seemed like when you came here 2 years ago, you look more in your comfort zone, like they never really got you out of your comfort zone on offense, at least, you know, through the first half anyway. Just felt good right from the start.
Yeah, I think we obviously, when we opened up shooting the ball from outside as well as we did, that opens up closeouts, and we can kind of swing the ball and move it a little bit more. And then when that didn't happen the second half, I think we did a good job of making an adjustment and trying to attack the rim and like draw fouls because it was a physical game.
Well, what do you think of Mallory Brake's contributions today?
I love playing with Mallory. She's a great player. She does all the hustle work, it seems, and sometimes the hustle work goes unnoticed, but I think she kept us in this game in the second half and in the first, and then Kiani Locke obviously stepping in with some O boards at the end. But I think Mal's going to be our glue kid this year, just keeping us in games, getting those O boards, adding 6 to 10 points every game, just being the hustler. So I'm really happy that she got that 5th starting spot and that she's just really owning her role this year. I think she's going to be a really good player the rest of the year.
Any further questions for the student athletes?
Felt like you had something to prove after the other night against Green Bay?
Yeah, I think so. Losing always stings, but then especially so early in the season, it kind of just sticks out like a sore thumb being 2-1 instead of 2-0 or 3-0. So, and we just really didn't play super well against Green Bay. They're a really good team, and they outworked us, out-hustled us, which is kind of unfortunate. We never really want to be that team that goes into a game and gets outworked. So we had a little chip on our back today, and we obviously 2 seasons ago came here, didn't have the best showing, then we beat them last year at home. So it was kind of just like we wanted redemption at this gym, and that's what we got.
I felt like White was the only one on the floor that played at the same speed the whole game. Like, she's such a high energy, but I felt like there was some fatigue around everybody else. But we've tried to emphasize offensive rebounding this year as a way that we can, you know, overcome nights where we don't shoot the ball as well. And I feel like we've bought into that on a greater level than we typically have. Part of that's Mallory is just so active, and she's got the length to help us there. But you know, those are big plays because you know, and then they had to, as you mentioned, then they had to foul once we had the same lead with a minute less on the clock. Now it becomes a foul game, and if you put the ball in Morgan or Lauren or Emma's hands at the end, they're more than likely going to make 2. So that was a huge little sequence.
Cut it down to 1 possession twice on each time. Kind of your leader stepped up there. Emma, a couple post buckets after the first time. Then Lauren, that tough downhill finish at the end. How were you able to hold on when they made those pushes?
Yeah, it's experience, right? I mean, I feel like we've got a huge gap between our seniors and, you know, second-year players, and I just think, you know, in order to win a road game against this good of a team, you've got to have multiple players be confident to make plays in that situation, and I think we have that. You know, Emma, I thought, you know, Morgan had the hot start, but I thought Emma through the 40 minutes really put her imprint on the game. And then Lauren, you know, they did a good job on Lauren. They didn't give her a lot, but she still